Welcome to Iraqi Dinar News, your go-to source for timely and verified updates on Iraq's evolving financial scene. In today's special report, we cover a major development that is reverberating across the foreign exchange landscape. The Iraqi dinar has just undergone a historic revaluation, one that is creating waves across global financial institutions, investment platforms, and currency traders alike. Let's dive into what happened, why it matters, and what this could mean for you. Global shockwave hit the forex market today as the Iraqi dinar officially revalued at an unprecedented rate of $4.72 per IQD. This dramatic change was not a rumor or speculation. It was real-time data reflected across major trading platforms, prompting an immediate and powerful reaction worldwide. Market analysts, institutional investors, and everyday currency holders all found themselves reacting to what is already being called one of the most pivotal financial events in recent memory. Early this morning, multiple trading terminals and platforms began showing the updated exchange rate. This wasn't a technical mishap or a leak. It was confirmed and synchronized across financial centers like New York, London, Dubai, and Singapore. The response was instant. Trading volumes for the dinar surged to record highs as demand skyrocketed, with brokerage houses and digital exchanges overwhelmed by investor interest. For long-time holders of the IQD, this was the validation they had anticipated for years. What was once labeled speculative is now being treated as a premium global currency. The market behavior shifted drastically. Major financial institutions recalibrated strategies, and central banks in the Middle East and Asia began reevaluating their reserve allocations to reflect Iraq's upgraded financial status. Behind this well-coordinated launch was meticulous planning by the Central Bank of Iraq and its partners. In recent months, Iraq had upgraded its banking systems, bolstered digital infrastructure, and fortified liquidity mechanisms to ensure a smooth transition. The result, a flawless execution that inspired confidence among global investors and financial observers. This level of transparency and coordination marks a major leap for Iraq's monetary policy credibility. Experts are now analyzing how this seemingly sudden revaluation became possible. Several macroeconomic factors played a role. Iraq's GDP, largely fueled by oil exports, remains robust. The nation has strengthened its foreign currency and gold reserves while steadily reducing debt. In parallel, Iraq rolled out economic reforms, embraced digital banking, and deepened relationships with global financial institutions, all of which laid the groundwork for this new valuation. But the change goes beyond numbers. The perception of the IQD has been fundamentally altered. Once seen as a high-risk currency in a volatile region, the dinar is now being positioned among high-value currencies on the global stage. This is not just a valuation adjustment. It's a rebranding of Iraq as a stable and credible economic participant in the international community. The timing couldn't be more strategic. As the global financial system continues to adapt to trends like decentralized finance and shifting trade dynamics, Iraq has seized the opportunity to step forward. This revaluation is not merely a currency correction. It's a declaration of economic sovereignty and long-term vision. For ITD holders, the immediate impact is substantial. If you've held dinars for years, your holdings have now multiplied in value. For new entrants, this may represent a rare window into a high-growth market. However, caution is advised. Events like this often attract fraud, misinformation, and unauthorized dealers. Investors should work only with licensed institutions and verify all information before making decisions. Retail banks and financial institutions in the US and Europe are currently updating their systems to reflect the new rates. Some have temporarily paused IQD transactions to recalibrate, others are already processing exchanges. Users are advised to expect delays during this transitional phase. Digital platforms and e-wallet services have also seen sharp increases in transaction volumes. Many are working to update their systems, especially those linked to blockchain and multi-currency features. Users should monitor their transaction limits, verification steps, and currency conversion options closely during this period. Beyond finance, the implications are significant for Iraq's diplomatic and trade position. A stronger currency enables the nation to renegotiate contracts, revisit trade terms, and attract more favorable foreign investment. Iraq's influence across sectors such as oil, finance, and infrastructure is likely to grow as a result of this revaluation. Global institutions will now view Iraq not as a fragile state, but as an emerging economic power with real leverage. Looking forward, this is expected to be the first move in a broader economic strategy. Iraq is now poised to expand its infrastructure, invite more foreign direct investment, and attract global banks to its markets. For individual investors, the potential for additional long-term gains exists through access to new capital markets, enhanced liquidity, and a stronger financial ecosystem. Whether you hold physical currency or digital balances, staying updated is essential. Regulatory changes, tax implications, and new policy guidelines could follow. In future updates, Iraqi Dinar News will walk you through safe exchange processes, key documentation, and best practices to protect your financial position. This moment is more than a market milestone. It marks Iraq's re-entry into global finance with strength and clarity. Whether you believed from the beginning or are just now taking notice, the path forward looks remarkably promising. Stay with Iraqi Dinar News as we continue to bring you the most important insights during this extraordinary financial shift.